Hello, I'm Bex with Black Whisper Crafts, and I am working on some clusters for my altered book junk journal. And this is the size. I don't want them to be any bigger than this little square here. 3 1/4 by 3 1/4. So that's why I just use some scraps and just make a template. So I know don't go any bigger than that, because this will be perfect size for a pocket or a tuck, or I can actually use it as a cluster. So let's just get started. And I have some of the ospreys here when I did the inside pages. So that's what I'm going to go ahead and tear some of these for the backgrounds. I think these will work out nicely. Let's go ahead, get a few out here and get some more with some colors. More colors on them than not. Let's see. But keep that handy. I know I don't want to go any bigger than that size. Good. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. I know I want them to be torn on the edges. So make sure they're going the right direction. I'm just going to tear them at the same time. Some of them I can't, and I'm going to keep these just in case I want them for something or another. That would be fun. And this one, I like all that down there, so I'm just going to barely trim this in. Awesome. Okay, so let's see, what size do we want again? It's so much easier for me just to have a template. So I'm going to shuffle these down at this end. I think I can do this one at the same time also. Yes. And go ahead and tear this side. Again, I'm going to keep all of these because they have this shimmer sprays on them. Just hang on to it and give it a tear. And I want it to be more jagged than if I used a straight edge to tear it. So that's why I am not getting a straight edge to tear it. And this one, the same thing. I can just tear this. There, and have all these little strips that'll be fun to do something with. Those would be fun for a master board. Okay, so this one, we'll do this one by itself because it is a different size. These, make sure I have them all going the right direction. I do. Okay, shake them down here. Give this one a tear. There. Awesome. So now I have these, and that's a little bit bigger than what I want. So let's go through, tear a little bit more off of this side. There. There we go. That's about the size I want. There. Give this one a go. A little off here. There. Now I have a stack just about the right size. Let's cut that off. There. Perfect. Now I have my size. And I can still keep it out because if I don't want the lace to go any bigger, which I know it'll be okay if there's lace or trim or something, a little bit out, but for the most part, I don't want it any bigger than that. There. Awesome. Let's just put our little template over there. Oh, such fun, such fun. And I have all of these mushrooms from Digital Kit from the Paper Outpost, Pam, the Paper Outpost. And I have all of these. I did some more stamping. I love stamping. It adds so much, and there's no one's looks like yours. So this, go ahead and see how paper. Yes. Let's just do, I think, 2 or 3. How many will fit in this frame? Let's get an orange one too. So we have the red, green, and the orange. I need to find my aged mahogany stamp pad. I think it would go good with this too. There we go. That's great. We'll just put our pages aside. I do know that I want the edges to be inked, so let's go ahead and do that. Just going to use, not green, Vintage Photo. We'll get these inked up. Again, I am putting the stamp, the ink, whatever this is, inker, blending tool down and just pulling toward myself, but have it at an angle, so mostly the opposite side of me touches it, and it will grab all of those little, see, it makes them pretty dark there. Just a little tip, I'm sure everyone knew, but just pull it towards you. Especially this thin paper, it's hard to hold it and ink at the same time for me. But let's get these all inked up, and we will go to the next step of our clusters. There, that is done for those 3. Put that aside. I might need that to glue with. Okay, let's see. How do we want to start off? Let's get us an image. Mushrooms, of course. It's a bit big. That's a cool looking green one. Okay, those will work. Those images on there. And what I want to do, let's cut this one down a bit. Just a bit. Okay, I think that will be fine. And this one is fine, and this one's fine. They need to be inked up on the edges because that just looks like it's just stuck on there. So let's go with, let's just keep it with the Vintage Photo on inking the edges here. Okay, that looks good. I like those. Let's see what else we want to put on here. Let's get us, oh, there they are. I almost panicked. I was like, where are my labels? I have labels. That one's cute. That might look cute on there. It's a little tiny, looks like a ticket kind of. Here's a green one. Kind of like the orange one with the red. I did stamp these on the book pages. Here's another little label. And here's another label. I think I might like this green one on here better. That direction or this direction? I think I like it right there. I think I want something up there. That's too big. Okay. How about this? Go under there and just push these to the side a little bit. I like that. This one needs some more things, but we'll get to it. Put these aside. I like that so far, but I think we need, this one needs some inking on the edges. I think I'm going to go with orange on this one. Orange there. We'll do a little bit of vintage photo just so it's not so bright on the center there. There we go. I think that looks good. And this one, let's do with green. Okay, we'll leave that open because I'll need that. The green, which is peeled paint. Just a little hint, like we have some grass stains on here. A little darker on the edges. There. Okay. I like that. I'm not going to put any brown on it. Vintage photo. And the orange is spiced marmalade. There we go. Those are looking really cute. Now, what else do we have here? What do we have? I have some Tim Holtz postmarked, the sticker book of the stamps. That was a rough cut there, though. Okay, I wonder if we want to go ahead and glue some of this down first, though. Here's some little words. We'll get to the words in a moment. There's some little red labels. These are cute. Okay, I'm getting sidetracked here. Do I want to go ahead and glue some of these things down? Yes, I do. That's what we'll do real quick. We'll glue these down, and then we will go get back on track, building the clusters a little bit more. Just going to use a glue stick to get these glued down. I'm using Tombow Mono glue stick. It's the only glue stick that I have found that will stick here where I live. Our weather changes so quickly. Good, we have all these glued down. They're so cute already. Love them. Now, we need, what do we need? Let's go with, here's a circle. I think that's too big. Let's see if we have red, green, brown, and orange. This might look cute. Do special delivery. That's a cute one. I like that. Let's get some ink on it though. Just around the edges. Going to put a little bit of the Art Cosmic Shimmer Specialist acrylic glue. It dries really quickly. It's not a heavy glue either. That is super cute. Okay, now let's get a green one for here. We want kind of a bigger one. That one can go that direction. I think that will work. Let's ink these edges here also. Let's see, where would we want a word at? Top, let's do this right here. That one right there, and possibly a word there. Let's get, do we have just a brown one? Yeah, let's just do brown on that one. Yes, we do have brown ones. We want a smallish. This one will work. Let's ink the edges. A little bit of glue. Down here, nope. Up here, yes. There we go. I like that. That's really cute. Okay, now let's see, what else do we want? Do we want some, that's too dark. How about this one? That'll be cute. Let's see, what other words do we have? Discover, that would be nice in there. Just a little bit of the lace. Let's just snip this off. Don't need a lot, just a tiny bit. There. We'll put that there. Do we want it there? Yes, I think I like it there. Okay, we have some Fabrifix here. Let's do all the Fabrifix at the same time. So we want that one there. And that just, you know, we need something on it. Let's do some, just a tad bit, splash of orange there. That's better. I like that much better. This one, do we want, is this big enough? Let's see, well, we could do it this way. Yeah, that one can go there. We need a touch of green on this one. Just looks like a little grass stain there. Go there. And this one, we need another word. How about journal? Yeah, I like journal. There. This needs a touch of green, maybe. Just a touch. Okay, I think I like that without anything behind it, but I need something up there that's looks unfinished. What do we have here? Where do we put the green? This way, possibly. Just a little bit. Just a tiny bit. Well, I don't want to cover up that one. How about we put it way over here? Nope, don't like that at all. Just do not like that at all. I really kind of just, how about we do our word down here? I like it with no fabric. We're going to just skip the fabric for the moment. Okay, we can go ahead and glue this one on. I hope that barking dog is not annoying you. It doesn't bother me. Everyone around me has dogs. They generally are sleeping this time of day. But I do have the garage door open to my Joe's workshop. And we live by the airport, so you can hear the airplane. It's getting really humid, so I had to open the door, the big overhead door. Okay, these need a little bit of fabric fix on them. Just a little. Woo, and it's going to ooze out everywhere. Oh my. Okay, so we will just pop that lid back on there. And use this little bit that's already going crazy over here. Oh my goodness, what a mess. But we'll get there. Or do we want it to go this direction? I think I want it that direction. There we go. I like that. Okay, let's see if we can make a big mess here again. Maybe I should just put my finger in it and put it on there. Here we go. That was funny. I made a big old mess there. Okay, I think this looks so cute. They are adorable. I'm going to stop here for the day because it is so humid in here. I'm going to start dripping in sweat, and that will just not make this too pleasant of a video. And here's the one that I made. Oh, I forgot. I need to do some stamping, the faux stitch. Okay, let's just stop and do that before we end the video. Okay, let's pull these over here. This is the one that I made. Just my little prototype, and I made sure that it was smaller than the largest, the maximum size I wanted. So it's a little bit different than that, but let's do some faux stitching. Oh my goodness, faux stitching with a stamp. Love it. Okay, let's get this over here. Yes, let's do this first before we go on and end the video. I want to do black. I think it will show it best. Okay, oh. Okay, let's see. Let's go here. And on the top, there. So cute. And we'll go down the side. There. Love it. Okay, now let's meet this end here. There. Oh, that is so cute. Just looks like I stitched all down that. Okay, let's do the other ones real quick here. There, that is adorable. Okay, one more. Awesome. I'm so glad I remembered that. Let's just lay these out so we can see how cute they are. There's this one. Just little clusters for my altered book junk journal. So cute. And I'm Bex with Black Whisper Crafts. Thank you so much for joining me. Have a wonderful crafty day.